Cool. Star moles. That is a wonderful idea. Points well spent. Unlike Dupu, who's making me exercise. I have to plug it in. It's gonna do the beep thing. Hovercat knows. She knows the beep thing that it does. Okay, it's gonna get plugged in once I find the little plug here. All right. It looks like it's working. Alright, where's the There we go. Great, cool. Hold on, let's can I get the game running? Is the game gonna be like super loud? What? My game? That's not where I want to be, but that's certainly not where I want to be either. Hold on, let's get to somewhere. Probably could have gotten exactly. Ignore all the debug boxes. Let's just go somewhere that's nice to stand in. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is a nice little spot right here. There we go. He's looking good. I can't tell if it's obscenely loud or not. It seems fine. Let me zoom in on chat a bit so I can actually see it from the bike. If you'd like, you're welcome to come visit. This one is for Dupu. Mind the chords. Alright, drawbridge up. Gave me the option between 30 streams of Factorio or the bike.
I feel like you would enjoy doing 30 streams of
would.
Factorio much more than the bike.
I would. I could definitely see myself doing a modded playthrough. Problem is, I bet a lot of mods aren't updated for 2.0 yet. It wasn't day. GermDev says hi.
Hello.
Hovercat
Good
is
to see you guys.
gonna be in a stream with me on Wednesday morning. I have another day off work. Should we explain what's gonna be going on?
Sure.
We have a intermittent tradition of making gingerbread not houses. Never houses.
Not actually of gingerbread.
Yeah, and also we don't use gingerbread because gingerbread is just awful to work with, and then you have gingerbread left over that nobody wants to eat. So in years past, we have made a ship,
Yeah.
a lighthouse, which one could argue that is vaguely a house.
A little housey. It was the most housey thing.
Yeah, that's the most housey. A windmill. The windmill was cool.
It was cool.
I don't think we ever got it to actually spin, but it will not. I guess it's vaguely a cooking stream. Normal houses don't have light. It's not like one of those heavy houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were the really cool ones. I don't remember if we did any others.
I think that's it. I think
Those are the
are
four?
Only, yeah. Not gingerbread, not houses. This
Yeah.
time. Edible structures.
Edible structures. Crawl in, be a snack.
we've done the things like with Little Toadette,
Mm-hmm.
the actual gingerbread.
Yeah,
actual
we just do
houses,
kits with her because
where we just let her go.
she
wild
doesn't
on
want to
us.
like stick gingerbread together. She just wants to add icing and sprinkle on top of things,
Yeah.
and then eat icing and sprinkles. A lot. A lot.
Yeah.
No, we don't. That's the neat part.
They are technically good to eat.
They would be
but
edible.
I think my brother-in-law ate part of one of them.
The windmill could have fed a family of 4
Yeah.
for a week. It was very structurally intense, with a lot of Rice Krispie treats, I believe, as the structure.
Yeah, we use a combination of Rice Krispie treats and then kind of for the structure, and then graham crackers around the outside.
Graham crackers are our go-to because it looks kind of gingerbready from a distance. Like if you see it, you're like, oh yeah, that's a gingerbread house. And your brain doesn't even think about the fact that's not technically gingerbread. That's obviously a graham cracker.
Yeah, and then the ship we made mostly out of those horrible cookies that are like sugar, very like the wafers, and then they've got like the super sugary filling in the middle. Styrofoamish wafer with the really sugary
Yeah,
stuff in the
kind of
middle.
like the wafer you'd find in a Kit Kat,
Yeah.
but just the wafer.
Yeah, those are good because they're very carvable.
Yeah, we were able to cut them to shape to make the planks of the ship. I need to start looking at pictures for this year's plan.
It's true.
Get a blueprint going,
Are we gonna not tell people and wait until they start to figure it out
maybe.
as we go?
I mean, it'll be a pretty quick
That's true. They'll probably
discovery,
figure
but still, we got to leave something to be looking forward to for the day of.
it out. So not just
Yeah.
hanging out with us
Yeah.
while we stream.
One of the ideas I had was it's another windmill. Like one of the stages from Mario 64, like building a model of Whomp's Fortress or Peach's Castle or something. But Hovercat has a better idea.
I think that would be fine. I
No,
think
I
we
don't.
Change the plan. Don't feel attached
I
to
like
it.
the idea.
I like it.
I think it could look really cool if we can make it work. Build a model of all of Stardew Valley
Yeah.
out of gumdrops and icing.
That would be something like that.
Blueprint. Build Krobus.
I don't think we built them for the past 2 years.
Well, we've been a little bit preoccupied with other things.
It's the child.
It is the child.
Yeah. Once she got old enough to want to eat them.
Because of how flammable
Stop
he
for a
is.
little bit. Done.
Beautiful.
Cut the strings off.
Can I try it on?
Might be small for you. I mean, it's a little Toadette size.
It's a little bit void.
Little.
Oh, no, it's completely invisible. Oh, that's the green
Yeah,
side.
so you put the
I
green
turned
part
it the wrong.
forward.
I turned it the wrong way. There we go.
It's a headband. Cover the ears.
Nobody noticed my new shoes.
That would be quite the undertaking.
It would.
That actually would be kind of cool to make like more of like a diorama type of thing.
I've seen some very
you
cool
know?
models of Stardew Valley built, like physical
No, I'm
models.
talking about out of like edible stuff.
That would be.
though.
I would feel too guilty about using that much
You
material.
have to make it tiny.
Yeah, it'd be very tiny, and
Yeah.
you know, graham crackers are not good for that.
We'd have to do something else.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's true.
I think it'll be cool.
Yeah.
Do that on Wednesday, right?
Wednesday morning. Probably shortly after Dubu goes live.
It might just be us just doing it. But
I mean,
that's
I'll
fine.
take the excuse to be able to do it this year.
Whole world opening up.
Mhm.
It is.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It feels so weird to not be playing Factorio. I haven't played Factorio for 2 days.
That's it.
Kind of. It's like I feel like our save file is to the point where it could be like I could just go out and build a ton of new mines, claim a lot of area, and get enough materials to build like 8 green stacked belts of chips,
Yeah.
and then what do I use them for? Nothing. It's like the game doesn't have a whole lot of post-game concrete goals.
Yeah.
That was kind of the nice thing about Space Exploration, the mod that inspired Space Age. The guy that made the mod got hired and made Space Age, basically. Space Exploration just kept going, and it was always like more and more material, and it's always it keeps being there's more to do for a very long time. Like I think it's supposed to be like an 800-hour playthrough.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sure, it's a lot.
it is.
Wow, 2 manuscripts. What are the 2 manuscripts? Turns out. Whatever. I hope I asked that right.
45 seconds left
Genre?
on the bike.
Okay, sounds good. I guess I might switch to chat.
Yeah, there you go.
Discuss this.
In your new cozy corner.
Yeah, cozy corner.
Hovercat now has a cozy corner.
Now we need a little book for me.
Yeah, she's got her a shelf of books up here, table for her snacks, a big comfy chair, blanket, ottoman, the works.
I've waited so long.
Yeah, it's cozy. Little Toadette made some art for it.
Yeah. But it's technically mine and Little Toadette's cozy corner.
Yeah.
She was not happy about me creating a space for myself.
How dare you? So greedy.
Like the Empire. So we're sharing. We put an extra chair up for her, and I gave her the bottom shelf of my bookshelf.
It's all about meeting in the middle. Derailment done. Let's fix everything. So what's this game? This is kind of like Factorio in that there is a robot. So that's fun. You should... Huh? Yeah. Super Factorio 64. I wonder if anybody's done a demake of Factorio for like doing the style of like Game Boy Advance. That'd be a fun art pack. That needs to make sound coming out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What if it'd be easier to just have all doors always open away from you? I don't even know how... That would be annoying to do. Hey, it's Hovercat. Hey, it's this guy. Okay, what in the world was I doing on this game? Exactly. So I've come up with some decent systems. So let's take a look at things. Let's look at map C. Oh, I don't need this, do I? Like, at all. Get rid of that. Okay, I don't know if I showed the barrier system, but yeah, we did a little bit of this, of these invisible walls, basically. They're grid aligned. Very busy days. So let's see here. Combat. Right, that is something I want to do. I want to have more action commands, more moves, more modules to add to your character. Also, enemy aggro is broken, and I don't know exactly what broke it. So we'll deal with that. I should just turn the music off, probably, just to keep things consistent. Let's see here. So right now we just have like 2 different types of action commands. What would be really nice, I think, so you see this one is hold down and then release when light comes up. And that's it. Oh, you can actually level up now, by the way. And you can actually upgrade HP and all those other things. Even the module grid gets bigger, but it doesn't get bigger well yet. It just kind of always extends to the right. So it gets busted if you level up too much. I think I know what I want to work on. First off, audio. Let's bring the audio down to basically nothing. Oh wait, no, I want music though. Or I want no music, so that's this one. So I think if I turn this on, what that's gonna do is I'll still get sound effects. Yeah. But no music. Perfect. Okay, all right. That's good, because now we can turn on let's do Bug Fables music some more. So that way I don't have to keep turning the music on and off when we start the game to avoid conflicting audio. Okay. Action commands. Let's parameterize action commands. So that's going to be in our Battle Action Commands folder. We have the Spring Launch command here, which, as you can see, already does this. I would like to set this up so that multiple different moves could call this action command in slightly different ways. For instance, have it do more boop, 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 boop. Just like have a ton if we want. I want to be able to change how fast they can go so that potentially at some point we could have like, oh, this move is stronger, but you've got a smaller window. Maybe parameterize which direction you have to hold. But that's it. That's the extent of this one. Maybe the direction. Do we want to change the direction? Because, like, we could conceivably, like, have it do this kind of stuff here. Yeah, we'll give that some thought. Scale down these, maybe? Oops. What's the button? That could be fun to do. Like this one, I don't know. That could be. I like that that's offset and kind of bottom aligned. Okay, let's make a wish list here. Let's make a wish list. Light direction, so that we can choose to have the final light. Should the lights be moving to the right, up, down, left, whatever. The direction of the light as it blinks on. Number of lights. Direction to hold. And speed of lights turning on. And maybe final window duration? I don't know. That might go along with speed of lights turning on. Like, the idea is that there's an invisible fifth light here, and if that one turns on, you were too slow. I think that's the idea there. Here's the code for this little guy here, which is it's a state machine. I'm using strings for the state. I don't see any movement. Gotcha. I'll keep an eye on it. Let's see here. I mean, really, this could be an enum. That would probably be a good way to do it. Because then there's no chance. I assume Godot has enums. How can I do an enum? Let's see here. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. Okay, here we go. So you can just say enum state, and then you can name them. Do I have to number them, or is it fine that I don't? Like if I did something like this. Oh, but oh no, because I want. So it would be like this. State. Command state maybe would be a good way to do it. Oh, okay, no print. Oh, yeah, like that. Threaten to marry people. Ah. Okay, so let's do an enum, just to clean this up a little bit. I don't know if that's technically how it works. That's a good point. Button pressed, and is that it? And done is the last one. Okay, so there we go. Now we don't have to worry about matching on strings, which is good. It's a little cleaner overall. All right, cool. That cleans that up a bit. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh boy. All right. So let's say, how does this work? On ready, lights is light container.get children. Hello, casual. 2 days sober from Factorio. It wasn't easy. Okay, so as soon as you create the object, it goes. So I want to see, how does this work from battle action? Spring launch. Oh, it's a battle move, excuse me. Spring launch. All right, so we have our action command path. There is a callable called action command start. And that basically just says battle manager.start action command. Okay, so that's where we actually load it up, get it going. Rigged. Instantiate it. And then add child. What can we do there to set some parameters, perhaps? I'm getting less satisfied with this list of callables method. It works, but I don't love it. I'm not a huge fan. I feel like maybe like doing signals probably would have been better, but if I rewrite this as with signals, there's a good chance it's just going to be just as bad after everything's said and done. So, let's consider instead that after action command start, we could set some action command parameters, but it'd be a little bit late in the flow. Where is it? Spring launch. Okay. So we could change the number of lights somehow? It's some kind of temple. That's the one. Nobody remembers the Lake Bed Temple. Oh, geez. So if I wanted to call a function of like set light count or something, just mining known letters for points. Makes sense. Yeah. So if I said set light count, set small light count, let's say. Let's initially say that we set it to 3. Let's do it programmatically. See, this is going to be a little tricky, isn't it? Do I want to be able to programmatically set the length of the bar? Maybe. Oh, this is going to be tricky to do this. I like the idea. I like where we're going with this. Because it lets us reuse the same code for multiple different moves, which is a good thing. We want that a lot where possible. I guess we could basically copy paste the whole scene and then just like, oh, make this smaller, edit, have a different copy of the code that does things a little differently. But then we have some issues. What issues do we have there? Not being able to dynamically set the values. Does that matter? I mean, not a ton, because honestly, how many of these are we going to use? Maybe this isn't what we want. It could be one of Al's levels. Light X is 1, 6, 4, 5. What is that even? Right, that's the colors that we're using from the icons. Yeah, 1, 6, 4, 5. Yeah, red, orange, yellow, star. Ridge Racer. Did you make a ridge? That is the question. I could just say this is a separate scene. That's super doable. Wallop Ridge. That was Pixel, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Then we would do red, orange, yellow. We'll do it as a rainbow. Green, blue, purple, star. Okay, time per light. 0.2. Final light time. What does that even mean? What do we use final light time for? Oh, how long the final... Okay. Window is for the last light. Okay, so just leave it as 0.4. We can have a little venting as a treat. I'm mostly just kind of doing a thing over here, so don't even worry. Sus. So like if I copy the scene, Oh yeah, I need to have a target. Could I can export. I can export this. Oh, I'm sorry, Cash. That is really weird. Sometimes you can't even know what is going on. No, I guess I don't want that. This is fine. Got it. Yeah. And it can kind of feel like, oh, that's, you know, that's time wasted, but it's like still being able to have at least some fond memories. Keep an eye out for the additional fish. The old additional fish. Alright, so I want to duplicate this as Spring Launch 2, let's say. And Spring Launch 2 is going to look very similar, except these things are going to be smaller and more numerous. Maybe not that small. Maybe that small. Right, I need to set this so I can actually hold W? W. No, I am gonna need to resize these. Okay. Smaller it goes. Yeah, it's weird. It's very frustrating that in life there are things that we just cannot get answers to sometimes. Like, surely I can make this a little bit bigger, though. Like that. Right? 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 Alright, so let's see if this works. All we gotta do is go into battle moves and change Spring Fling to use the second version of the move. And let's see what happens. Did you dig straight down? Aha! Okay, yeah, that works. We did it. Wow. Now, it's not being set from the battle menu, so it can't happen dynamically. That is very satisfying. That ding, 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 ding. Huh. Hearing sounds that I haven't previously heard. What was that? What was this? bring the volume up on the XP a lot. Oh yeah, the transition noise, it works out nicely. Don't worry about why there's two of them. It's fine. All right, that's satisfactory. The death noise. I want that to be louder. So the way the whole game engine is working, whenever I launch the first scene that I pick, it automatically puts Dabble in there, because Dabble typically only gets added by the scene loading in from a transition. Exception is the battle, where it's not a movable character, so it's kind of a different thing that looks the same. And now we're nowhere, because we entered the battle as the first scene. Okay, things to do here. I noticed that it's playing the beep. Like if I hold the final button too long. So button is pressed. Lights lit. Ding, 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 ding. If the number of lights has changed, well, it can't go beyond the maximum number of lights. So we should not play a ding. And oh wait, no. Just clamp that. Minimum 0. Maximum is lights dot size. Okay, I think that will stop that. Temporarily, let's set the final time for lights to be like a full second long. So we can just hold it down and see what happens. I didn't release it. I didn't release it at all. What happened there? And also, it still played the sound. So let's, in this case, print lights lit and print lights.size, and then just print gap, just so I can just see this a little bit better. The old print debug. Hang on. Let's see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Oh. Oh. What? So we're pressing it, we're playing the sound initially. Okay, interesting. So, lights lit does matter here, I guess. But only play it Sure. Why not? Let's see if that works for that. Still don't know why it's automatically releasing. It is just automatically releasing, though. All right. So this should be happening. Wait, is ready to release. Where does done happen? Result. Ah, here we go. So results default value should be -1. Okay. So let's just print result here. Zero. Okay, that was a failure. Okay, hang on. That's good. That's good, though. So it's still released. So I need like a meh kind of sound. For if you waited too long. Then we'll give it a little meh. Let's give it menu error. And if you release too soon, we'll give you menu error. And that should be it. That should be every case. Okay, good. Just get a little you did something wrong sound. Cool. All right, nice. Let's get some little quick and dirty sound effects in Beatbox for. I don't even know if this attack is going to make it to the final version of the game, but let's get it a little bit. At the very least, we'll get some decent sound effects we can use. So next things we need is the sound of the spring going up and coming down. And that's like super easy. Know exactly what that should sound like. Just a little zoop. So one thing I like to do is change it to, when I'm doing sound effects in Beatbox, change it to 3 beats per measure, maximum speed, so I can kind of stretch it out a little bit more. Yes, but customize instrument. The chord type arpeggio. That sounds good enough for me. Wait, does it? Oh. Yeah, it should be good. Export as spring up. Oops, and I need to make it just do one time through. Spring up. Export. Done. And now let's reverse it, basically. Something like, jeez, great. Fine, it's good enough. We just need a sound. Spring down. All right. Hold that thought. Move some files around here. Into Dabble Tales audio. Where is Dabble Tales audio? Where did I put it? Where is it? There it is, Dabble audio. Spring up, spring down. Sound effects. Import. Spring up, spring down. There we go. Right, next up we are going to... I'm gonna make those globally available because I could see those sounds being used in a few different places. Yeah. So we're gonna just duplicate some existing sound effect objects here. Spring up on one, spring down on the other. Volume dB is at 9. Is that fine? Maybe? It might be. We're gonna try it. All right, spring launch. No, that does not happen here. That happens in the move. Here. Oh, where do we have sound effects here? Okay. That is spring fling. So play the sound. Dabble spring up. And then right here, do spring down. I think that's all we need for that. Let's check it. Listen in. Might have to bump the sound up a bit. Yeah, a little bit more would be good for that. Let's bring it up to 15 and 15. Okay. Additionally, let's change this back to the regular spring launch. Okay, so that plays the sound. The next piece. Right now, we're all about like tonight's mission, because I didn't actually spell this out, is kind of polishing up sound, because there's a lot of places where there is no sound effect when there should be a sound effect. I'm finding that anytime you do anything, some sort of noise should happen, even if you're just attempting to do something and it's not working. So right there, he gets hit and no sound is playing. Let's see, what is that? Is Is it Freesound? Freesound.org? Is this the one? Yes. Let's try to find some good sounds for things getting whacked. So the quality of these sounds is a little bit all over the place. But let's see what we can find here. Great site. It really is. We want Creative Commons 0. Some wax. Don't think that's it. This sound may be inappropriate for some users. What? Why? What? What happened? What's going on with that? What's going on back there? What if we just wait, where's the blurring happening? I kind of want to know. Here we go. What if I just a vocal track from one of my gangsta tracks. That's inappropriate for some users. A stick hitting something. That's actually pretty well done. Lumipod. Oh, I should show you guys. I did use some good stuff from Freesound for Cat's Attack, and it turned out pretty good. Yeah, just she needs it. There we go. Very satisfying. It's a good bong. Now, because I saw these aluminum pot sounds. No, not that. Not that. Let's see here. Editing the file. Metal pole smack. Okay, that's a really good pickaxe sound. I jumped on my bed. After 7 seconds of downtime. Come on. These are great. They're great. Yeah, it's a lot more catastrophic. A lot more catastrophic than expected. Oh, come on. Oh, we gotta wait for the whole thing to play out. That's the bed falling down. That's the bed collapsing. No, not that. That's not the sound of a pig being hit with a wrench. No, come on. No. Alright, this guy doesn't have anything good. Peanut can. Oh no, this sound will make you die when you listen to it. Wet thwack. Okay, maybe. It's way too much of a slap. I don't know, what am I after here? Let me visualize the sound I'm after. It's just like, you took damage. Ooh. Perfect. Tops kills everyone watching this. It's like that VHS from that movie. Twisting fruit with a low pass filter whacked on. It sounds like Al being hit with a wrench. Oh no. Breaking glass. No, the pigs aren't shattering. Okay, let me think. Let's see, hit kind of a nice conch. Wait, it'd be a C, wouldn't it? Is it? No, it's not for a pig specifically. It's just gonna be the damage sound of something takes damage. Something getting conked on the head. Wow, nothing. Bonk? Okay. Coconut sound. That's just like, wait, that's just like a stock sound effect. You can't just upload that. I guess I want something a little cartoony. Not that cartoony. Yeah, it's not going to be specifically... The wrench has its own gong sound, but I do want just any time you get hit with any instance of damage, like it could have been from like anything, it will overlay one sort of damage noise with whatever type of damage you're getting. Metal pipes. Perfect. With reverb. Meow. Musical. Kind of like, you know what? Let's just get beatbox back out. This is not working out.
My block.
Perfect. My bonk. All right, let's get some kind of more percussive sound here. Very bouncy. Combine that with something, maybe. More pitch channels here. Metal pipe. Too reverby. Set up a Foley studio. Getting somewhere here. Okay, yes, but adjusting the pitch mid-note in beatbox is a nightmare. As much praise as I give this program, kind of. Maybe? Wait, hang on. A little lower? Yes, but... It's really close. Not chip noise. That seems too intense, but it's... That sounds like a great getting a negative status effect sound right there. If I wobble this a little bit more. That basically sounds like the death noise, though. Hang on. That's basically the death noise. What if backwards? All right, hold on. Just save this one. Let's get another beatbox going. Whoops. Get this, copy paste. There we go. Yeah, let's see what else we can do with this. See, that's just like static, like white noise. But that's kind of close. Oh, hang on. That might be it. Kind of a... I need a little bit more impact on the initial attack. Maybe a little bit... Damage is alarming. What about... What if you had like a bell? An artificial bell. But we slide the pitch down. Where's music box and stuff? Where is all that? Here we go, bells. hang on. How about just this? Oh, hang on. That might be good. Let's try a few alternate instruments. I get what you mean. That's doable with the right combo of stuff. Turn this on to expert. Here we go. Two notes right next to each other. 3. Come on, give me. What? Less laser. Humble has some great audio bundles. File that one away. Like, what's the sound of someone do the different attacks need... Do we need it so that every different sound has a different a different collision sound, basically? Like, the pan works well as is. Like different damage types creating different sounds. So like you've got your standard shared sort of physical contact, but like metallic is its own special like gong sound for the case of the pan. Fire has its own damage sound, all that. Maybe per enemy type. I feel like per enemy type would suck to do, because that just dissuades me from wanting to add more enemies. It's like I feel like just a handful of different collision sounds would be good. Collision. And let's hope that we don't get, like, car collision. Let's see what we got here. Hard collision. Just telling a story with these sounds. $1 slime collision. Interesting. I would like, okay, imagine a box of loose metal junk and just like dropping it on a table. This, but more. This looks like it's gonna be awful. Cool. It makes for good TV. Spring. Impact. Tag as impact. CC0. Impact. This doesn't look real. Yeah, cool. Great. Grunts. I do. I'll just put that with the others. All right. No. It's a lot of reverb on that. I feel like something could be done with it. Empty soda can on concrete. This sound may be inappropriate for some users. Soft impact. Ah, great. See, what if I overlaid all those at once? You know? Metal bowl falling. Maybe. Maybe with a little pitch shifting, we could do something with that. Let's try it. Let's do something with it. Give me the sound. Let's get Audacity. Play it back to speakers. This isn't the one, is it? Did I get the wrong one? I did. How did this happen? How hilarious. Hilarious. Get rid of that. audio. Oh, geez. Hang on. I'm getting a reading here. We have a raid from Chip. Big Boy Games, welcome in. It's going good. I've escaped the factory. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Probably not the meter kind of thing. Space Age was really good. We made it. We got the max achievement for distance toward Shattered Planet and turned around. It was like 60K kilometers out or something. We had to slow the ship down quite a bit towards the end. There was a lot of refactoring in the middle of the asteroids. Dupumeter. That's what we called it. Yes, that sounds right. No, it was good. It was really good. We unlocked all the different technologies. We didn't go very deep on infinite tech. We only got hit by one asteroid, and honestly, it was a fluke. No, it was really good. It was really good. I don't remember exactly what our science got up to. It was decent. Although now that I think about it, we never fully automated electromagnetic science. We never had a ship actually running back and forth indefinitely. It was so dumb. We rushed towards the end of stream. We rushed to get one research done with Promethium before the end of the stream, and we got it just in time. We had like the bugs ready. It was great. We were running the numbers like, okay, if we need this much science and we got this much productivity on our labs, and we can throw this much productivity on the cryo assembler. Yeah, and then we forgot the electromagnetic. That was dumb. I hear you though. Yeah. Time is the big concern. What are we gonna do with this? Pitch it up a bit? Yeah, now I'm just waiting for people to come up with good content mods for Space Age. I had a lot of mods I wanted to play through back in 1.1, but I want to wait until to see if they get an update for 2.0, because I can't imagine not using the all the nice quality of life stuff in 2.0. And I can't imagine that a lot of those mods would work out of the box with 2.0. I'm sure there's some kind of like manifest file or something that the mod author has to say, yes, this is allowed to work with Space Age or something. I don't know a whole lot of details about how the Factorio mod underlying structure works, but I assume it's something along those lines. Bring it up. Yeah, so what if we took this and then we also did like this? Kind of layer it a little bit. Oh wait, we can kind of do that with Echo. All right, hold on, get rid of this. Yeah, it's fine. It's me or Factorio. You've got to make a choice. Oh, but the factory must grow. You don't understand. I'm really proud of myself. I didn't play Factorio at all today or yesterday, despite really wanting to. Let's pitch it up just a little bit more. Kids haven't eaten in weeks. And then fade out at the end here. It was, gosh, Factorio. Man, what a good game. What a fun, happy game. Clang. Wait, I have another sound that's very similarly named. What is this other one? Ah, right, that's for the gear breaking off. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cractorio. True, though. True. All right. All right. I don't think we'll probably need the decibels bumped up that much on this. Okay. Battle moves. All right, that's a little bit of progress there. Oh, why would I ever let someone keep me from Factorio? All right, it's decent. Don't worry about the second robot. That's normal. That's a very normal thing to happen. Okay, I want a sound for Cat for her other attacks. So after Dabble goes, wait, crap, no. Dabble one-shots a pig. Okay. This still needs some kind of action command to do. We still haven't figured that out yet. But I want like a sound here. And she needs a different voice too. She's sharing a voice with the frog. Not that kind of cat noise. I guess I need to decide what the action command is going to look like. So this is a standard. Have a good one. And good luck. I hope it goes well. So this type of move that we're doing here, it's the tattle stand-in. This is a required move in just about any paper RPG. What we gotta have is some kind of failure chance, and it's an all or nothing thing. Like some of these action commands are gonna be, well, if you fail, you still do some damage, but you don't get that bonus damage. Whereas the tattle move is, if you fail the action command, it just doesn't work. So we need a new action command. Thousand Year Door is pretty straightforward. It's just, there's a cursor and it goes towards a circle, and then you just press the button when it gets anywhere inside the circle, and then you're done. Bug Fables expands on it slightly by having 3 cursors fly at the circle, and you have to press the button when each one hits. 1, 2, 3. Always the same rhythm, always coming in from the same direction, maybe. So, I mean, there's a pattern already, but we don't have to stick with that exactly. But some kind of timing-based thing of press a button at the right moment. It needs to be very forgiving. Lots of frames of wiggle room on either end. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? Okay, what if? All right, we got 2 circles that are heading towards each other. And then you want to press the button at any time, like when they're overlapping. And then a cursor coming in. And your goal is you have to get the cursor in both circles. So the idea is that the closer you overlap the circles, the bigger the window is for that second button press. I think there's something to that. Yeah. What does that make me think of? Kirby Superstar had a mini game with several sort of like timing based things. One of them was like some kind of like cursors doing some weird motion, and you try to press when they're right on top of each other. And your measure of success, that one was not a pass fail. That was just a degree of success from like 0% to 100%. So yeah, let's do that. And maybe this one lets you just wait, because so far Spring Launch and the Gear Spin, both of those let you just start when you're ready. So when you choose a target, you have time to pick one. Hey Slavic, welcome in. So yeah, let's do an action command that's similar to that, where you have as much time as you want to like line it up. And then it's back and forth. Yeah. Ugh. So we'll need a new folder for this action command. And we will create new for scanner. It's going to be the name of it. So we need to make sure we have a scene. Does the scene need to inherit? No, it does not. Okay, good. So it can just be a 2D scene called scanner. And so this is going to be, again, for the tattle move. So this is going to be as cat, when you go in and you choose to scan, you will choose an enemy and then start the mini game, which is going to be press button when 2 circles collide, press button again. And the result is not only do you get kind of flavor text about their weakness, which is something that will probably have some kind of collection mini game about it, of just like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if you had all the flavor text for all the enemies? You don't get anything except for satisfaction, but it's still fun. In addition to that, from that point on for the rest of the game, you have the health bar available for that enemy type. And I'm thinking also having status effect resistances displayed once you have that. So that would be cool. All right, scanner. So this does need to have a... Oh, we don't even... Yeah. So the only thing this needs is a result. That's the only thing we expect, is a result. All right, so scanner, we're going to attach a script. and just make sure that that has a result value. All right, so what does this look like? I guess we want to make sure that this latches onto the... Oh, I didn't think about that. We probably want it to actually hover over the target, which is a little bit different from how most of these work. How can we make that happen? So a battle move, like Spring Fling, for instance, you start an action command, and then that's it. It doesn't get a target, really. So maybe we could add a target. Like we could probably say set flag and then set a target actor. So let's assume that we have a target actor as a node 3D. So we're gonna have to get the location of it. But for now, we're just going to add a... Can you do like... I don't think you can. I was gonna say I just want to have a circle. Which would be kind of like a texture rectangle, except it's a circle. Yeah, I guess we should just actually draw a circle. Do I not have a circle? Okay, those are the actual textures. Do I have some shared assets? Got buttons. Okay, well, no. But we, all right, we'll just add one. We'll just make one real quick. Because we have like the star that we were using for something ages ago. Okay, and then I ended up using that with damage indicator. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We'll just make a basic shapes file that we can pull out of for a few different things. Let's just say 400 by 300, make it pretty small. Once this file loads up, I'll pull it over. We'll just go through it pretty quick. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wow, look at that. Look at that blank canvas. Anything can happen. We are going to want to make the items white. So I'm going to give us kind of a grayish canvas here so that we can actually see what we're making. And also, I don't want it to go right to the edges of each one of these because I think that would create some issues. So let's say, give us 8 subdivisions so we can have a little bit of wiggle room. All right, let's make a circle. First, let's just have a blank circle. Then let's have a slightly different circle. Then let's have an even differenter circle. We're just making all sorts of circles here. That one's gonna be pretty good. And then I want kind of like an X, like a crosshair going through the middle, which I can just do 2 diagonal lines. That's fine. Wanted to see if there was anything good in this pack of stamps that we could use. Let's see, a starburst, star. No. Wait. 8. X. Let's do a. No, that should be fine. Okay, and now go clear on the background. There you go. Save it. Dabbletail's art. Shapes. Who knows how we will be able to use that later on. I'm sure it will come in handy. There it is. Incredible. We are going to region that. And we're gonna do this one. No, we're gonna do this one, but bigger. Add child node. We're gonna call this target. And we don't know exactly where this is gonna wind up. It's gonna be a child of that. Or gotten in the holding room. Gosh, I keep... All right. Over the last couple of days, I've been in programs wherein in one of them, left click is pan, in one of them, right click is pan, and in this one, middle click is pan. And you know what? It's getting to be a little bit hard to remember which one is which. All right, we're gonna have circle 1 and circle 2. They're gonna be apart and kind of whoosh, whoosh, whooshing. And then we'll have X1, which is going to use 300. And do I want to rotate this? So it'd be like this? Or is that a little much? Let's do a different song. Harvest Festival. X1 and X2 do not show up initially. I guess we should use states for this one also. I mean, it's really just 2 button presses, right? So it could just be like a couple of flags. We'll do states. If nothing else, it's good to include a little bit of margin room where no inputs are allowed. So if they accidentally double press the button or something, it doesn't count as an immediate failure. Something like this. Initial state. Ready for press 1 is when we can actually press the button. And then after you press it, we are prepping for press 2, which is another time where we're going to ignore button inputs. In fact, we're going to wait specifically until you release the button. Nah, we'll just wait a few frames or so, and then ready for press 2 after that, And then when your button is pressed, you are done. And then we will return the result. We can set that to whatever we like. Actually, wait, no, we can't set it to anything we want. Because we have, yeah, -1 is a special case of no result recorded. So we're gonna return either 0 for failure or 1 for success. I found out that when you want to do an on ready for these things to like move them around, you could just like control drag it in and it just does that for you. I'm not crazy about the there we go. We'll do cross 1 and cross 2. There you go. So now we can access those individual items. So first thing on ready, not on ready, but on process, if target actor, let's have a waiting before that. If target actor has a value, yeah, so if state equals command state dot waiting, so we're initializing. Then we check to see, hey, have we set the target actor yet? The thing that we're going to focus in on. If so, well, that's gonna be fun. Target menu, we need to grab the camera. And in order to, here we go, unproject position. To get our target position. All right, so if we have a target actor, then let's go ahead and point our target at that actor. I think this will work, just like that. Which means that scanner now needs to set this target actor. Where is scanner? There we go, scan. Need command minigame here, that's right, we do. So we want the path to the command, which is scanner/scanner. Then we want to start the command. And then we want to wait for the command result. Which binds to a function. Fun. And this is the action that takes place after the minigame completes. To do. Different branch based on result. Because if we got a... if we end up getting a failure, we don't want to do the same thing. Okay, so on a success... we are going to append all of these things, but on a failure, we'll do something different, just don't know what yet. Did I need to do append? Ah, yes. Append that as an array. Like that. Append a new queue. What? What do you not like about this? Is that what you want? No, it's what this is what you want, right? Oh, that's weird. But okay, that doesn't seem right, but okay. Whatever. It's not complaining anymore, so we'll take it. Okay. So oh yes, that was why we had to make some changes there, is we need to actually set the target. So after we start the action command logic, we're going to set flag. Is that what we call this? Set flag. Action command instance dot. Good. Action command instance dot target actor. Set it to the target, and that should work. That may actually go ahead and get us onto the right track here. Nope, our circle is still way up here, so that is not working as expected. Why not? Why not? Why is that not working? Scanners. We should have a target here. Let's see if this happens or not. How about that? Maybe it's not happening. Maybe it's not getting set at all. Still null, still null. It's not happening. Okay. So something not working here, where we're trying to set action command instance dot target actor to our target, because it's just not getting set, and that does have a value, I assume. All right, battle actions dot set flag. Do we need to take a look at that? Oh wait, actors. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have to be. Okay. All right, let's just get some debug values here. What did we see there? What did we see there? Yes. And it is setting it to an object, so hang on now. Pause. Remote. Show me the values here. Battle manager. We're setting action command instance dot target actor. It does have a target actor, right? Script empty. Interesting. Weird. Okay, battle actions. Flag name, value. Something is amiss. Alright. Skip turn, scan. Head back up here. Target actor is being set to a value. What if it's not the object I think it is? What if it's not the object I think it is? Let's put a breakpoint here. Okay, breakpoint. All right, we are setting flag. Flag name is target actor. Element is this. What is this? Scanner.gd. Okay, good. Which has a target actor property that is still null. However, the value we're setting it to is this pig. Right? No. Maybe. Battle move says set it equal to the target target entity, but not the actor itself. So I need target.actor there, I think is the problem. All right. Does this fix it? Do the circles zone in on the pig? That's all I want to happen. Thank you. Not where I wanted it, but it'll work. Crud. Huh. So why are we there, huh? What's that all about, huh? So why are we logging this now? Oh, right, because of this. Okay, great. Is that really its position? Oh, whoops. Because that. Oh, it's Bop. Ah, it's going for the position of his feet. Okay, actors have, because I wrote the function, a function that gets the allegedly the top of their head, maybe? Get top, yeah. Now, I don't know for sure if that gets me what I want here. But we're gonna find out. It might give me, like, the tippy top, which is not what I want either, but we can work with that at least. Why there? Roep? Roep? Why there? Why are we circling the pig's butt? What is this? What are you wanting me to look at here? Why is that the top of the pig? Horizontal, collision shape X. No, so, okay, so get top is supposed to be used for, like, the text boxes. When you talk to a character, it, like, points the stem of a dialogue box to, like, the top of their collision shape. Horizontal. No, bot, I know I need to fix that someday. Ah! Okay, so it is pointing to the furthest right point. So it's not like a get top center situation. It's getting the uppermost yet to the sidest location, which is not great. Okay, I can still work with that, though. I can still work with that. What would that be? Top offset. Okay, get top. Okay, so what I want. Okay, is I want this, but I only want the Y value of that. I want target actor dot position dot X, target actor get top dot Y, target actor dot position dot Z. And also, I guess I want to go a little bit down. What is this? Not. Is it just vector? Okay. And then, like, down by a little bit. All right. Is this going to be where we want to be? Better. Significantly better. Cool. Scanner. Okay, I can kind of like manually scoot this around a little bit. All right, let's go with that. I really don't want to have like some enemies are going to be different sizes. I think at some point what I'm going to have to do is declare like per enemy a like head offset of some sort. For right now, as long as the circled part is going to be centered, most of the enemies are fairly square shaped and small. Some of them are not. So this is going to have to, as we polish this move up a bit, we're probably going to end up having some kind of annoying manipulation of this position that's going to have to be like every enemy is going to need a hot spot for its face that we know about, and I'm not looking forward to that, but what are you going to do? are we gonna do? I don't know how we're gonna address that. For now, it's fine. Okay. To do this position may be different for some enemies. And if that is the case, I don't know how we'll do it exactly. Maybe we'll just, you know what? What if we just say don't set the position. Just don't. Don't bother. What if instead we just said, oh yeah, we use the middle of the screen. Just somewhere around here. That's what you're watching for. Boom. There, solved. If we really want to go super polish later on, we can. Look, I solved the problem by ignoring it. Incredible. Okay. We're gonna have a little counter, which is a float. And once that gets past 0.25, we're gonna say, then we are going to jump into the next state. And this is just to make sure that the player does not double tap the button accidentally and immediately fail the minigame. Like that's literally it. All right, what is our target button? Jump is the one, I think. Input is action just pressed. Yeah, jump. And then use the action button. Then state equals prepping for 2 and reset our counter. And that's going to be basically this. Wait for a quarter second again, just to make sure that we don't screw the player over. And then we are ready for press 2. Press button, done. And then we'll wrap up and then return a value. Okay, now we need to have a bunch of stuff about. Let's go ahead and just have a to-do here. Maybe move cursor to enemy face if we can reliably get that. Okay, so the cursors need to move around. The circles need to bob and weave and all that good stuff. What is that going to look like? That's going to happen during start, I think. Yeah, I think so. But we don't want to allow for, so if it's start or ready for press 1. Undo this. And if it's state or ready for press 2. We can do this. All right, so during this phase, we're going to move the circles around. And that's going to look like... circle offset. We're gonna use some trig. You guys like trigonometry, right? You guys use trigonometry every day. We're just gonna use the sine of our current counter value. That is moving on a 1 second timer, and sine taking in radians, or it is taking in radians. Which means that the speed of this function would be a pendulum sort of motion, starting at 0, going pretty slow back and forth motion. So we might speed that up a bit. But we definitely want the distance it travels to be a little bit bigger. Let's say 100 units. All right, so circle 1.position.x is going to be equal to circle offset. Meanwhile, circle 2 is going to be negative circle offset. And then after pressing the button, then we are going to cause cross 1 and cross 2 to show up. And then they are going to move around, but they're going to use the Y value. They're going to be moving their Y value. And then when we get to the very end, we'll do something. I don't know exactly what. Don't worry about it. And just say result equals 1. We're getting there. We're going to actually check to see if you succeeded. Let's see what it looks like so far. Okay, that needs to be like twice as fast at least. Okay, and then it needs to go away, I guess. Result equals 1, and then how does the spring launch go away? How does it free itself? On player animation. Okay, So we want to basically just like get it out of here. So if state equals done. How long have I been developing with Godot? I started this project like in July, and I have been off of it for about 2 months because of reasons. Before that, I did like a little bit of learning projects. Let's say less than a year of just tinkering with it in my off time. Yeah, the factory did have to grow a little bit, as it turned out. What else we got? No, not that one. Sure. That one sounds good. Let's see. Is alpha... Okay, it's 0 to 1. then let's get it out of here fast. And if it's less than 0.2, then we can just queue free. Just get rid of the action command. We're done with it. Okay, so we need to speed up the counter. Let's triple the speed here. Okay. Let's quadruple it. Let's see what that looks like. Because really, you got to have a pretty bad Venn diagram set up. Like, look at that. See, I've still got, even that, I still have a huge window of getting these to meet in the middle somewhere. The art style of the game. What's the game idea? So this is based on a old GameCube game, which in turn was a sequel to an N64 game called Paper Mario, which was one of my favorite RPGs growing up. So the visual style is inspired by that, which is flat characters in a 3D world. There have been other games more recently done by indie devs that also try to do a true to form retelling of the reusing of that idea, but with their own story and characters, and that's kind of what I'm going for. The music we're listening to is from Bug Fables, which was a game from Moonsprout Games. I don't remember when it came out, like quite a while back, like 5 years ago or so, maybe 10, not 10, surely not 10. Based on this, let's say 5 years ago. And it was very well done. I want to improve on some of the things that Bug Fables did, and some of the things that Thousand Year Door did. And I have a decently fleshed out core story to tell. One of the things that Thousand Year Door excelled with was characters, like NPCs, and fun dialogue. It had very sharp, snappy dialogue that was very funny at times. And I want to try and emulate that as best I can. We'll see how it goes. This minigame kind of sucks. What if instead of circle and... What if it's just a circle and a cross? Let's take out... Let's just do this. Yeah, it's been coming along nicely. Definitely been enjoying it. Let's just have you line these up and nothing else. So let's say don't show cross 2 at all. Cross 1 is just going to stay visible. We're just going to move cross 1 and cross 2 back and forth. Will that work? Like that? Maybe I could even make it faster a little bit. Let's make it a little bit harder. I don't want it to be hard. I want to make sure you got plenty of frames. See, that's better. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. We may slow it down to 5. We'll see. All right. So let's get rid of these two. Let's make it so that the cross actually rotates the whole time. By 2 times delta. That seems good. And then to determine success, we want the cross to be inside the circle. What does that mean exactly? So as these split out, the crucial point where they are no longer crossing over each other we can think of this as 2 of the same shape, just to make it visually clearer. Okay, so we have 2 of these, let's imagine, and that's the point right there. That's the point where they're too far apart. It's when the circles are, if we pretend these are 2 circles, the distance between their centers is equal to the radius. Now, since these are both moving, it's actually half that distance, since our true center is right here. So the real distance it has to be off by is half a radius away from the center. So we do need to figure out what the circle's radius is, and use that in our script as well. Don't know what it is yet. Let's say 100. Okay, are we good? That depends on the position of the circle. And that boils down to circle dot position. Oh, circle 1, I guess. Circle 1 dot position dot x. We want the absolute value of that. And we want to know, is that less than or greater than half a radius away? If it is less than, we'll say or equal to, on the off chance that that's even possible. That. So let's actually take this whole thing here. And while we are in this state, let's just print that value. Stoker, you as well. That's not the right scene. I want the battle scene. Oh gosh, it's almost time to end stream. All right, so let's view this. All right, so notice here, we can actually see how many frames we have of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 frame window, I think, is very generous, but look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a little inconsistent. This one only has 3 for some reason. You know what we could do is we could actually have the code count it for us. Sequential success counter equals 0. Let's see here. Let's say, yeah, 0 is good. Is it inconsistent because the sine wave slows down at different points. It shouldn't be that problem. It's more of, what's a good way of saying this? Okay, so imagine a wheel on a highway and also the dashed lines. If you draw a point on your tire, it's going to go around and around and around. Sometimes it'll land on those dashed lines and sometimes it won't, even though they're not changing sizes. The dashed lines are equal distance apart. Your tire is a constant size. It's just the way that it's working its way around that circle. Sometimes it will sort of skip a little bit. 7 to 10, though, seems like more than I would expect. So I want to check to see what's going on there. If sequential success counter, let's see this one. Else, sequential success equals 0 and print sequential success counter. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Let's have it count for us. Let's see what kind of differences we get. Oh, I'm just getting zeros because my code was bad. Nice, love it. That should be the is good right there. Oh, well, one thing is we're probably, I never actually measured the size of the circle, so that's not good. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we actually have here? Duplicate this. 700. It's actually 150. So that's one thing of note. Secondly, position.x less than circle radius over 2. Oh, nice. A little bit of a mix-up in the order of operations there. I shouldn't be printing the zeros. 17 frames, 15 frames, 17 frames, 10 frames. For the most part, 17 frames, it looks like, is the number. I'd believe that. Okay. So we need like a little success noise. If you get it. Okay. 17 frames is what we're clocking it at. If is good, result is 1, else result equals 0. Result. Either way, we want to play sound effect. What sound effect are we playing? Action ding? What is action ding? No, not action ding. What are we gonna play? Menu confirm? Yeah. Menu confirm. Sounds good, I guess. And menu error for a failure. All right, get this working. Did you create the sound? Some of the sounds, the more musical sounds I did create, like the melodic ones, the like random thwack noises, I downloaded those off free sound repositories. The art is all drawn by me, and all the 3D models, which you didn't even get to see any of those because there's not a whole lot of them. The music, I usually do my own music, but I've got a friend of mine who's doing the music for this game. All right, I think, okay, and then battle moves. If result equals 1, then we have success. Else we have not success. What does not success look like? What does not success look like? Where is my list of animations? Poison? Tired? And then we're done. Okay, let's try that. And then we gotta be done. That should have been a little bit of a more weight, but it did do what we wanted. Have I developed other games in the past? Yes, quite a lot. Probably needs a different sound, but it's functional. Nothing like financially successful, but things that were fun to make. And some things that are fun to play. Oh wait, this doesn't need to wait at all. It can just be that. Dabble Worlds, my magnum opus. All right, cool, we did it. Pen Pals was fun. Pen Pals is on Steam. That one actually did make some money, but only if you count my labor as being completely free. It paid for the Steam listing fee. All right, that's it. We added some sound effects and worked on the action command system. That is the only thing we've finished tonight, but the important thing is we are back into game dev streams. Thank you all for joining me tonight. This was fun. Let's see here. No Germ Dove on. See, this is the big problem with streaming right up until it's time to go down for bed is I can't stick around to like meet new people, so I only want to raid into people I know. So we are not doing a raid tonight. Yay. Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to really getting back into the pattern of doing this. These streams are always a lot of fun. I like getting to be a little bit more creative with things. We'll do video games again at some point, but this is going to be the main category for a while. All right, everybody, have a wonderful night. Next stream will be Sunday night, 2 days from now. And again, we will have a special Wednesday morning stream coming up next week for some Christmas cheer. So everybody, have a good night. We'll see you next time. Bye.